We are now rolling.
Sweet. Welcome to the Full Charge Power Hour. I'm Matt Fulcheron. I'm here with Craig Coleman. I'm here with Brian Irwin. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/The Full Charge. We love the new studio, but we can't afford it. So up your pledge, give $1 if you're not already pledging. Let's just do this. Everybody break off a 50-cent piece, and we'll have enough money to do this. And yeah, Brian, how are those headphones working out?
Well, I don't need them right now.
Yeah.
I can hear you. You're right there.
Good point.
If I need to talk to Aaron, I'll put them back on.
There we go.
I edit this podcast and I realize I look better with headphones for some reason. So here we go. I'll wear them until my ears start to hurt.
Headphones in a boom box.
You've got the opening day look today.
Yeah.
You rocking?
What's up
the
with
Brewers?
going to the game?
I told Matt,
Look.
I've been trying to sell a bunch of stuff on eBay. These are some of the things that no one wants to buy, so I put them on because I still have the clothes.
Advertise.
Hey, so $10 right now. If you send $10,
No, I
you can
just-
get this hat.
You
I
advertise.
had to. I had to.
So is that
This is the Milwaukee Brewers.
Do you want to give out your eBay account? Like you could own this Nike shirt and Brewers hat combination.
No, I'm not selling this stuff. That was a joke. But I do sell a bunch of Nike. I sell a bunch of Nike stuff online, and I was surprised. I thought it was
That
Nike
nobody
had
wants it
value.
anymore?
Well, no, everybody sells Nike stuff online because Nike is probably the most, other than Adidas,
It is?
is the most purchased. Yeah, do that
For
shit
sure.
everywhere.
Really?
Nike
Yeah.
for sure. Jordan's
Everywhere.
alone.
Yeah.
Jordan's alone.
So
I'm
it's,
not a fan.
I've sold some stuff, but
Yeah?
Listen,
Well,
Listen.
I only bring it up. I don't bring it up to bust your balls. I bring it up
You can.
because I went to a Dodger game last week.
all right.
And
Win
the
the peg, Jeff.
horrible thing about the Dodger Stadium is the parking's just horrible.
Yeah.
You can't get in, you can't get out. Luckily, I'm unemployed, and I told my wife, I'm like, everyone says you can't walk to Dodger Stadium. There's got to be a way. Every time I go there, every time I go there, I see sidewalks. So what I do is I go super early. Game starts at 7. I leave at 5. I live 3.5 miles from Dodger Stadium.
You walked from your house?
No. I drove. I
Okay.
drove. My plan was to drive through Elysian Field
Okay.
and then end up on Sunset and walk up from Sunset. Mm-hmm. But
I'm listening.
I get in there. I
Okay.
get right. I go, oh shit! I took a wrong turn. We're gonna end up in parking. It's like $40 or whatever.
Yeah.
At the last minute, I take this right turn. I don't know what it is. My GPS isn't on. It wouldn't matter anyway. They can't really, get me out of there. I take a couple turns. I try to go to El Compadre to park, and then I just get right to the spot. There's regular street parking, and there's like 10 spaces open
Nice.
right outside of parking,
Nice.
right outside of paid parking.
Nice.
So I didn't have to walk, and I got free parking at Dodger Stadium. I got to be the first guy that did this. Everyone tells
You
me
just
not to
ruined
do
it
this
for yourself.
No, I don't care. People still are way more employed than me. People still can't leave the house as early as me. People don't live as close to me as Dodger Stadium. I'm going to continue to get this parking spot.
I'm still
If I
trying
have
to.
get
Well,
there at
you're not going to.
3:30.
Yeah, I was going to say you're going to always have to go early to get it because I went once.
This is the upside of not being a popular podcast. I'm still going to get to park at Dodger Stadium, even after this episode comes out.
Do you want to know the easiest way?
Not go.
Not go.
That.
Oh, okay.
Park at Union Station and take the free bus.
There's that. Okay.
Not as
But
easy as what I
no.
did.
No, not as easy as
what
you
I
did.
did.
For sure.
You got lucky. Years and years and years ago, I went, and Huck was like, "Here's how we save a few bucks." He was doing the same thing. We're gonna you park down near Sunset.
On one of the
There's a
streets.
bar called the Shortstop.
There you
which
go.
everybody goes
There you
to.
go.
They pregame at the Shortstop, and then you walk up there.
Yeah.
What I didn't realize was the shortcut. We should have brought machetes because this motherfucker was taking me through some goddamn fucking foliage.
Yeah.
It's probably all
And I'm
homeless
like,
people live
we were
there now.
walking after a while. I'm like, dude, this is not a path. We have
Yeah.
to make a path.
Right.
That's
What are we?
hilarious.
I thought we were just going to be like
You're
walking
like-
up maybe a steep hill or something.
Well, there's
Yeah.
still homesteading to do
I-
here in Los Angeles.
I didn't know.
You're
we
like
were-
burning brush.
Yes.
And
Yeah. Is that a lion over there? Like, I didn't know where the hell we were.
think we should camp here for the night.
You're like you could call the government and you're like, hey, if I start building on this, is it mine? Because this is unkept jungle.
How fucked up is that though? There's no sidewalk to Dodger Stadium
Because they don't.
they don't want it.
No, they don't want you walking.
But and that's fucked up. That is fucked up.
That's capitalism.
I know.
No, I'll show you capitalism.
Everyone's tired of it.
there used to be a whole neighborhood there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Chavez Ravine.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
a
That's where a lot of Latinos live.
Huge
The
scars
Hispanic
on-
community. Oh, they'll still get hot about
Before Dodger Stadium.
it. If you go driving out
Yeah.
the park, you see those old boarded up houses.
Yeah.
That's part of the old neighborhood.
Okay.
That's still there.
Okay.
People don't live in it, but
Right.
Oh yeah, there was a whole area, and they just moved them all, told
Yeah.
them to leave, and then just fucking mowed it down.
They didn't have a choice. So when the
Yeah.
Dodgers moved from Brooklyn to LA, they played at they played at the LA Coliseum.
Okay.
They just converted it into a baseball field, which
I
they
like
did.
that.
A lot of teams did that back in the day.
Sure.
Football and baseball shared. Which is always weird to watch NFL games and dudes are running past second base on a football game.
It
But
used
that
to be
was
such a smaller deal.
It's such a
All
it was
these
not
sports.
what it was
Yeah.
today. Yeah. So yeah, and then when they decided to break ground in Chavez Ravine, yeah, Craig's right. I mean, it was a big deal. They're still, those people are still alive. A lot of those
Yeah.
families are
Right.
still alive, and it's still a very, very sore point. And they
it's-
do a very good job of keeping it quiet. They don't like talking about it. It is
Yeah.
not a good thing.
You
that
bring
happens.
you bring it up around old Hispanics
Yeah.
in LA, and they're like, "Oh yeah, man, my fucking grandma used to live over there, dude. Right on third base."
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Where third base is, bro," and you're like,
You used to be able to get a hot dog for 25 cents.
Yeah.
None of this $16
But
bullshit.
they always tell you that even when you buy a house, just so you know, you don't own your house.
"There's
Right.
You
Same.
don't own your
Ask
house. You
anybody.
think you do.
Ask anybody that lives where LAX is built. Right.
oh,
Same deal.
Sure. There's in the Bank of America building." Nobody gets to see this, but if you go into the manager's office, like I'll have to go there to get shit from him, and you walk in, there's a model display of the neighborhood and these beautiful houses that used to be where this ugly ass building is,
Uh-huh.
and like that whole hill, Bunker Hill. Yeah, dude, there were these old Victorian houses, that LA style houses that they had built. There's still like maybe one or two neighborhoods of these houses,
Yeah, they moved some of those homes to a certain area.
but they have I don't know why they made a model of the house like
Dude, they're celebrating what they tore down.
what they tore down,
That is
dude.
amazing.
It's
hey,
so
check it out.
weird.
Hey, come here, guys. Come here. Look at what we fucking did.
Look what used to be here. And I'm like, you guys are fucking evil. It's like the
Yeah.
devil's back there just going, ha, 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 another fucking bank. Eat shit.
Oh, that was kind of like when there was two different derbies. The original derby, the one that was I don't remember what street it's on, like Wilshire or whatever. That was the original
The
one.
derby.
That actually
You
a derby
talk-
that had the hat.
Oh,
but then
The
there was
restaurant.
another.
Hold on. The restaurant.
Yes.
Okay.
That's-
yeah.
And then there was another derby that opened up.
Oh.
They actually shot swingers there. That was
Yeah.
the one that's over by where you live.
Yeah.
So that one, like so many places, especially in that area, everything gets converted to banks, dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
how many more banks?
Oh, is that not
do we need?
the derby
it's
anymore?
Gone. No, it's
It's a
gone.
bank.
I did
now.
stand up there once.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
and
all
it's a-
did. It was great.
Fuck, it was a beautiful
Yeah, I think
little
Todd
room.
Holland or Eliza Schlesinger ran a show there. I can't remember which one.
It was fun. It was,
was
fun,
fun.
and you're kind of living like the postmodern swingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where
Life
they used
for,
to do rockabilly. Was at was at the Derby.
It was a cool
Right.
place.
It was a really cool place.
It's a real shame. I used to go there.
And now what? It's a bank.
Yeah,
Fucking bank.
it's just, and which is funny because now who goes to the bank?
Right.
Go Daddy-O, deposit. They're all wearing swingers gear and stuff.
do you still go to the bank?
Go to the bank, not much. I have to go today because
I mean,
I
yeah.
couldn't take a picture properly of my check that I got.
But that's
so
where
I
it's
gotta
headed.
go. But no, it's weird. And even if I do, I'm going to an ATM.
Yeah.
You know,
The only time you're going to a bank is if you need to get a cashier's check to buy some shit.
I got one for you. I still do laundry at the laundromat. Quarters. Well,
Quarters?
my building still takes quarters.
Oh, well, that makes
so I go to the
sense.
bank for that.
I wonder if the laundromats are converting.
But that's
No.
horrible because like
Oh, yeah.
if you get in line at the bank, everybody in line doesn't know how to bank.
That's true.
You know, and they don't know how much money they have, and they don't know
That's
anything.
true.
It's like their first day on earth.
they don't know how much money
They don't,
have.
and you're sitting in
usually-
line
yeah.
you're sitting in a line of 4 people for
Yeah.
I don't know, like 45 minutes.
Dude.
No one knows what they're doing, man.
So my parents are older, 90s, and my dad still wants to reconcile his fucking checkbook, dude.
yeah,
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Reconcile.
What do you mean?
do the math with his
Yeah,
hands.
You read X amount of checks. You got to make sure the people that you sent those checks to cashed your checks and all that stuff.
Accounting.
You have to make sure that your numbers all add up.
So he's not aware that the bank does all that
No.
for you?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but he writes
He's
checks.
so old school that he still has
He's
to do it. He
also his
comes
own
from a
accountant.
world.
He's got checks out.
You know what though? He ain't living check to check like I am.
No, but
He is not the guy who's like, fuck, what? What do you mean there's no more money in there?
my point is
Fucking shit.
this generation, probably the last two generations, have no fucking idea what checkbooks are and why you would ever write some shit down.
Dude, I'm always late to the party. So I wrote checks well past 2010.
Really?
Put them in the mail. I don't know why. For like electronic shit scared me, but checks are just as bad in the mail. People can snatch that
Yeah,
shit
that's
up.
how they steal it
It's the same.
easier.
It's the same deal. So
Who's taking checks? I know people still do. The DMV
The-
does.
the post
AAA
office
does.
does.
Post office does. Yeah.
I worked with this kid who took me a while to realize it was a phone bank place. where
Okay.
Everybody in that room was either on parole or shouldn't work at a normal job, including myself.
Uh-huh.
And but then this one kid, he was telling me that he used to go through the mail, other people's mail.
Yeah.
And like you get a thing for a credit card.
Yep.
He would take that shit, fill it out, get the card, and then just,
steal your identity.
steal your identity,
Yeah.
charge up a bunch of shit, trash the card.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like, and like ever since then, my wife's like, oh, another fucking Citibank. I'm like,
Shred that.
shred
Shred
that
it.
shit.
Oh yeah.
These tweakers will go through trash.
Yeah. I don't feel comfortable putting anything with my
Fuck
name on
no,
it in the
dude.
trash.
No.
Shred
I got a
that
shredder.
shit.
Love it.
Well, don't
Love
you
the shredder.
never recycle any financial related stuff?
Yeah.
Like, just I get it. You should recycle and you should be good to Mother Earth. Not that shit.
But again, you're gonna try and steal from me?
Well, yeah.
Good fucking luck.
Good luck with my
Good
identity.
luck.
Oh, the only thing they
You're
can
not
do,
even gonna get that credit card, homie.
but they can fuck up your life. If
Oh,
they,
sure.
Big time.
if they fuck up a lot with your
Sure.
identity, that's a problem.
It takes a long time to get that shit resolved, and
Yeah.
it never really gets resolved.
Yeah, my credit's dog shit, so it's fine.
All right.
It's not dog shit. It's actually getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
Congratulations.
is too.
Mine's getting better.
I just put that out there because I don't want to get fucked up. Because now out of the two of us, they're going after me.
That's right. That's right.
Did you guys know about this? That Tobey Maguire and Leonardo DiCaprio are in this indie movie from the mid '90s. That is just—it's an improvised movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they're total dicks. Their characters are total dicks in it.
Okay.
But since it's improvised, they look like total assholes. And they sued to have it never come out. It's called Don's Plum.
Okay.
And it's like a Titanic era Leo DiCaprio.
Oh.
Or like a Romeo and Juliet
Sure.
era Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's young and hot.
Yeah. And it's on YouTube. It's called Don's Plum.
Oh, they put it out.
And there's also a documentary about it. It's finally out. They put a documentary where they sued to not have it out
oh.
because there was no contracts or anything. Like,
Oh.
like in their defense, there was no contracts, and Leo's like, "Yeah, I thought it was a short we were filming." He's like, "I would never," and you got to believe him. He's like, "I would never want to put out this feature-length film." Like he had a real career,
Right.
You
right.
know, like.
Right.
But it's interesting because it's like the mid '90s, and it is like that swingers era of making indie film.
Yep.
And in the documentary, they talk about how that's just what LA was like in the mid '90s. We're a little, we showed up a
sure.
little late, but
Yeah,
it
we
was
did.
still going on when we got here.
Right, but it's also in that time when they do something like that because they're like, well, they're not going to put it in theaters. Where else is it going to go? No one's going to see
Well,
it.
you could get it in the theater back.
No,
in
but
the
I'm
day.
saying it's like it's before YouTube. So they're like, well, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I don't know. Like the dude probably did think it was a short. Leo probably did
Probably
think it was a
did.
short, or saw it and was like, "Yeah, we can't put this shit."
I think
Yeah.
it's more of the saw it. And
Yeah,
thought,
yeah, yeah.
And
Let's
then
put
he
it-
just thought, well, they'll never. Where else are you going to show it?
Right.
Because you can't just show it back then.
Yeah, you're either
If it's
doing
not
the-
on TV or
festivals.
You had to get
Yeah.
somebody to watch it on VHS.
right.
We talked about this before. The infamous people would make copies of tapes and stuff like that in comedy clubs. What was it? The Shakes the Clown was the one that seemed to be floated around the comedy circuit.
Shakes the Clown, the Bobcat Goldthwait
Yes,
movie.
that was the you would get these cult movies
That actually came out.
people, yes, but people
Yeah.
would make copies of it. It came out,
Yeah.
But again, talking about when it came out,
You
Yeah.
mean like hard to find movies?
hard to find films
Yeah.
that were not on. You know, there wasn't a million streamers, so it was like you either we knew about it because it was in the movie theaters. You either got a deal with Blockbuster or
Right.
Hollywood Rentals or whatever.
You had to go to a cool video store.
Yeah.
They have cool video stores.
but not everywhere
Right.
in the world.
Not everywhere. Just
or not
in the-
everywhere in America.
Really,
so-
just in the cities.
So
like
people-
Baltimore had one, so I know everybody had one.
And we
Yeah.
already talked about this before.
Oh,
'cause-
Baltimore. Yeah, you bet.
But see, you already know about this because part of skate culture was making copies
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and
Oh,
passing
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So
And
that-
music. Like,
My friend had those.
So you wanted to get a hold of a Suicidal Tendencies tape back in the day? You couldn't get it from the store. Not when I
No?
was 12 years old. No, you had to get it from a friend.
What?
Who taped it off a tape?
I had
who
it-
taped it off a record player. You could hear the scratches on the record.
We got it
No,
at,
you could get it. I'm talking about where I grew up.
Oh, I'm my bad. my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
my bad.
Like you had to pass around punk rock.
Right.
You had to pass around skate videos.
Right.
You couldn't just get that shit. You just couldn't get it.
Right. That's
was-
true. A lot of punk rock was hard to find. Suicidal was kind of one of the more popular bands.
The name alone, like, really keeps you out of the record store
Right.
in St. Mary's County, Maryland.
Oh, okay. Got
you know,
you.
like,
Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
then by the '90s, by the early '90s,
Sure.
it starts to become more accessible. But like, you'd have to go to the skate shop, and they'd have punk rock,
Right.
and you'd have to be like, and if your parents were there, they'd tell your parents this has curse words in it, and then you couldn't get it.
Right. Bakersfield was just close enough to L.A.
Yeah, I know, totally.
that
yeah.
the L.A. bands would come up.
Yeah.
Shows would always get shut down, but there was also always a record store
Right.
that would carry that shit.
So we had Washington D.C.,
right,
but it was still so close yet so
Right.
far away.
Yeah,
if you
you're
don't,
right.
If you don't drive,
Right.
So there was like all this trickle down stuff.
But there's
That's
also
true.
something cool about getting indie shit.
Love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You gotta love it.
Somebody gives it to somebody who gives it to somebody who's making copies, and so you felt like you were part of a unique group of people
Yeah.
that had access to
Right.
something that probably the makers of it didn't want it to be that cult, but
Yeah.
it was still cool that like you could say to somebody, "Oh, have you listened to or have you seen?" They'd be like, "No." You're like, "That's right, you haven't."
Check this out.
Yeah, exactly. Then you have something. You have
Well, then I became that guy because I had our friend Larry in Bakersfield. He's like Bakersfield's first punk rocker. like
I
that.
declare.
Yeah,
I am the first punk rocker
Like
of
literally,
Bakersfield.
there's like 4 guys. They were like the first punk rockers, and none of them are like the cool big fucking green mohawk guys.
Yeah.
One's this guy Dave who like had a mustache and wore Tommy Bahamas. Ironically,
Ahead of his time, sounds like.
he was.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I'm gonna be your nerd dad.
Yeah.
In my 20s.
Right.
You know.
It's a good move.
But
'Cause then when
Larry-
you become nerd dad, everybody's like, yeah.
Oh,
Nobody notices
okay.
anything different.
Yeah, the transition.
Yeah.
And then Larry just always had everything ever in the world. Like his room, he just walked boxes of shit, and they'd be like, "Hey, dude, you want to see this cannibal movie from Japan?" I'm like, "No, not really." But sure. Slow, this movie Slow from Brazil, or Salo. It's the worst movie ever made. It's
Right.
terrible. It's horrible. Don't
Is it
watch
But
more
you
it.
about-
can't
is
get it
more about-
anywhere, so we
is
gotta
it more
watch
of
it.
sexual
It's-
violence.
yes,
stuff?
it's
see,
about-
that was a big thing back then
But
too.
then I saw it on Netflix last year.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Probably not the one you saw on tape.
No, it's 100%.
Oh,
I
really?
watched it. It's the movie. Yeah, now it's not illegal anymore. It just
Well, that was also a ploy back. It was. We talked about this before about Faces of Death
Sure.
and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. That
Sure.
The more they learned a long time ago. I think in the 50s.
Oh, the more banned
the
it
market,
is?
yeah, banned in 40 countries. And
Yes.
well, that's what's going to get everybody to watch this.
100%.
Right.
But, so Larry had, and again, I never saw that movie again anywhere on any shelf until I saw it on Netflix. I was like, what?
Did you watch it again?
Yeah, I did.
With the family?
Just because I want, no. Karen would be like, fuck is this?
Who did I marry?
Why?
She's still asking, who did I marry?
Yeah, she does that all the time. Like, oh man, can I get out of this? Am I too old to get out of this?
Another big tape part that was always being passed around was like porn, right? Of course,
Sure.
porn starts everything.
Sure.
right?
Sure.
Baxter got a hold of a friend of his was trying to make independent stuff with his wife. And Baxter's like, "Oh, my buddy, do you know this story?"
No.
Independent.
Dude.
You
okay.
mean they were trying to
This is
make
back when
amateur?
everybody got camcorder,
Sure.
right?
And everybody started fucking.
And
on
everybody
video.
started
I don't
on
remember the
camera.
second half of that.
Yes. So
I remember everyone getting a video camera.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember everybody breaking off into
oh
teams.
yeah, that was a
and-
whole thing for a
I
while.
don't remember that for a while. When was this time?
You'd have to ask Baxter because
So-
he was really big into that stuff.
I'll say I've never
Yes.
seen a video of one of my friends having sex with their wife.
I've
Neither
never
have
seen
I.
anybody I know having sex.
So anyway,
yeah.
Baxter gets
Yeah.
this. He gets this tape.
Okay.
Right. And he
In your small town, mind you.
No. This is what he was on. I think he went back home. Somebody gave it to him, and he was out here.
Oh, okay.
So he's watching this thing, and he calls me.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What was he watching?
The homemade porn that his
homemade
buddy made.
retro-
That his buddy. He's watching his friend and his
I
friend's
think so,
girlfriend
something
have
like
sex
that.
together. He's watching
This
the
is
tape.
over 20 years ago.
Okay.
So it's that part of it is sketchy to
is-
me. I don't remember.
yeah.
But what happened in it was fucking hilarious.
Okay, let's
So
hear
it was a copy of a copy, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
So he was making his own homemade dubs too, and this is where the shit gets funny. So first off, it was like camcorder era, right?
Sure.
So this dude, every once in a while, there's mirrors in the room. So every once in a while, you see it was his wife with another woman.
Okay.
From work.
Okay.
They actually
As you
gave you
do.
enough background.
As you do.
Yeah. And
I can't believe they gave
he's
all that
walking around. You see
background.
him in the mirror, but he doesn't have a battery thing. So there's this huge power cord that's following around with him.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
That's getting caught. Like sometimes it drags across them.
The girls?
Well, yeah.
Well, it's slightly phallic. I'm into it.
He's so caught up in like, can't believe I convinced these two people to do this.
Then at one point, and by the way, they were doing this near the kitchen.
Oh, God.
At one point,
Not near the
he
knives.
sets the camera down, not on a tripod. He sets it down, like I guess on,
On
a
the
table
counter?
somewhere, the floor, somewhere that still was watching them. And all you hear in the background is him pouring cereal into a cereal bowl.
That's so great. He couldn't wait to have a fucking bowl of cereal.
And then he's just fucking eating cereal.
You can hear.
No, you see him in the mirror. He's holding the thing, and he's got the thing, and he's trying to eat cereal.
How great would it be if like she just started to go down on her and then you hear the crunch?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be a nice sound
would be
effect.
Then the creme de la creme of this whole thing, because it was a dub of a dub, is out of nowhere. As you guys remember on VHS tapes,
Yeah.
the tracking, it would go, and then all of a sudden it's a
TV
fucking
show.
It's their kid's birthday party. They're
Oh,
like, happy birthday
my
to you, little
God.
Mikey.
Oh, my
And then it
God.
was like,
Oh my God.
Slam, slam, slam. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Mom and Dad.
And Baxter's just watching this in a North Hollywood apartment.
Yeah,
Wow,
wherever it
erection
was.
just
With no air
goes away,
conditioning.
comes back, goes away.
Oh my God.
I mean, what?
I don't remember this era.
No.
You're a little bit years longer on this earth. Your age being just slightly
That has
older
nothing to do
than
with
me.
anything. This is
It
what I was
does.
living out
It
here.
does.
It
It does. Like, because you're talking about an era that I missed.
He's too young for
I'm
it.
talking about the fact that people just dub shit and
Sure.
whatever that shit is.
Yeah, but
and they're just handing that shit out. In Baxter's world, it was that kind of shit.
yeah,
Well-
I can't believe the guy was handing that stuff out.
I'm not saying it was
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In a small town, just burning those copies.
This is on the verge before everybody thought,
So
I could be a
anybody-
porn star, right?
So
Like, everybody's
anybody that
thinking-
walks into that Piggly Wiggly, they're like, Carol, Susan.
I'm not saying people made good decisions.
Hey, Mike's still in
Clearly
there.
they didn't.
Can you imagine having the luxury of making that bad of a decision and there's still no internet to put it on?
And never
Can
heard
you
it, right?
imagine
Because-
that luxury?
Yeah.
Like 10 people
Right.
see it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
12 people see it?
Yeah.
Right.
Still humiliating? Not that bad.
Yeah, you call it a rap. You say, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I made a mistake. Let's pull that off the shelves.
Gonna say for
There's no shelves on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably 4 or 5 years that they called that guy like Mike Captain Crunch Jones, right? You still like Captain Crunch?
By the way, I am not condoning any of this type of behavior.
Of course you're not.
Just in case. And
What, the homemade with the? Why not? Guys?
I had nothing to do with it. I'm just pointing out what was done.
Why not? People can go.
You
for
did.
it.
You watched it though. That's pretty great. That's
Because
pretty
it
great.
was
You gotta
fucking
watch
hilarious. When
it.
he told me what happened.
That sounds amazing. I
Yeah.
want to see it now.
Actually, he didn't tell me the whole thing because I think the key to getting anybody to watch something is go, you need to see what happens next. If you tell someone what happens next, it's not as funny, right?
No, for sure.
But I mean, yeah, the
I mean,
cereal
dude,
is
just seeing
alone.
I think just seeing the cord drag across them would be
That's
like,
just like-
too good. And then the next thing, him eating the cereal, it's just like, why are you double tasking? Like, there's just part of me that would want to be like, hey, we're done in like 15 minutes. This is almost wrapped up, buddy. Like, you can wait.
Well, I'd love to get a hold of that so we can play it over the YouTube.
Yeah, dude, that's
so if
probably
you could,
still
you could talk
has
to
it.
Baxter about
Yeah,
getting
that's
me
pretty awesome.
that transfer, that
Yeah.
link.
You didn't get one over at Lightning Dubs?
No, not a lot of porn over at Lightning Dubs. I'd say none. It was illegal.
Almost none to none.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
There was some guy that was a comic that was an editor in porn, and he was always handing out.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Yeah, there you go.
Yoshi?
Yeah, this guy
Always,
Yoshi,
yeah.
funny guy, opens for Dave Attell from time to time.
Okay.
And he would just, back in the day, he'd bring these DVDs.
Yeah.
And just hand them out like candy, And it was advanced enough in the era that like even the graphic on the DVD was pretty good porn.
Right.
You know what I mean? You didn't even need to put it in the DVD player.
Right.
But I remember
This picture will do.
I remember I went to the Comedy and Magic Club to watch Dave Attell. Yoshi was there.
Right.
Yoshi hands me a couple DVDs.
That's awesome.
And, that's like a really clean comedy club with like really nice people that work there.
Sure.
And there was this woman that worked there who's
Oh,
kind of
no.
like like team mom or whatever.
Oh,
It's so
no.
sweet or anything. She's like, "Oh, hey Matt, what do you got?" And I'm like, "Oh, Yoshi gave me this." She's like, "Oh, okay." And it was really kind of, in any other comedy club they're like, "Boys will be boys," but in this one they were like, "Oh no,
Oh, not Matt too.
I think Matt needs to go to a meeting." Like this is getting out of hand.
So she didn't see it. She just, when you said Yoshi gave it to me,
she
she
already
knew what
knew.
Yoshi does.
She saw it.
Oh, okay.
And Yoshi, like, as cool as he was to hand it out, and as cool as the graphics were, like, there wasn't always the case.
Covered.
It'd be like a clear CD case.
I assumed that.
And you're just looking at all the tits and ass and all the things that go with it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, this relationship has changed between us."
I was going to
now."
say she was disappointed in Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the world's greatest. This relationship is over when it comes to porn.
Let's hear it.
So in college, one of my college buddies had just gotten a brand new car,
Okay.
and he was at church, and he was bragging about his car, and
Yep.
the pastor or whatever comes out and he goes, "Well, let me see the car." He's like, "Well, here it is," He's like, "It's great." He's like, "Oh, it's got a lot of trunk space too." And he didn't realize he had kept his VHS tapes in the back in the trunk.
Oh, my.
So he pops it open, and he was like, "Oh shit!" And the father kind of leans in and goes, "Oh, what's this? Coom again? What? Oh, wait a minute."
Cumin, is this a recipes video? Cumin, come in.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my
No, he
God.
never said that word. He said "coom" and "coom" again, and my buddy was like, "That's enough," and just slammed that thing. It
So
was
can we
just
do
like,
confession right here in the parking lot, or should I see you
Where
on
do we go from
Wednesday?
here?
Yeah, I remember. Something that makes me cringe is I was temping in 2004. I remember the year specifically. It was a disaster of a year, and I'm temping at this place a little far, at least like Monrovia or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman, it was the worst job because like I had to file all this stuff, but I had to file it in my boss's office, and there was never a good time for me to get in the office. It was always locked, or she had a meeting or whatever. It was like this game she would play with me, where it's like I got to get in this office to file it to do my job, but you'll never let me in the office.
That's weird.
So it was really weird. Then she asked me, she goes, "I want you to start a blood drive with the Red Cross. Call the Red Cross. Let's get a blood drive here at the office." I'm like, "All right, cool." But this is in the heyday of MySpace. So I'm looking at MySpace. I'm looking at all this one girl's profile, and it's like all bikini shots, right? Then the Red Cross person comes in, and for some reason I have to sit down at the computer and like show her something, and it's on this page. And she just did one of these like,
"Oh,
she like turned away like, "Oh, that's the most horrible thing that a person could ever do," And I was really embarrassed, but I was just like, "Oh well,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do?" And then I just changed
You mean
it
you
around.
didn't babble through it and try to
No,
justify why
I
you were?
just-
And then because I met her at church, and you didn't.
I
know
was
that?
like,
okay.
I'm busted. You saw this. It was even before like I knew about all these rules in the workplace. I still didn't think that was a big deal for me to do that because it was on MySpace, and MySpace is like,
Sure.
it's like watching something on TV. It's on TV. Like, I don't know. I didn't think it was that weird. But now looking back, I think it's pretty bad. And I worked for HR, by the way. I worked for in the HR department.
You were doing research.
Yeah.
You did the thing where they're like, I'd like to talk to HR, and you're like, hold on, let me get
Yeah.
him. Okay,
Hey.
here we are.
We're cool with
What's
this.
your complaint?
We're cool with this.
Oh, it's against Matt, huh? Yeah,
so-
we'll have a talk with that guy.
So after all this, yeah, I'm going to sit him down, believe me.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to go sit in the
There'll
mirror.
probably be a computer in front of me, but I will sit down. So then I go through all that nonsense, and then I go, okay, the blood drive's on next Friday, and the woman goes, you know what? Call off that blood drive. She goes, I remembered I gave blood when I was 17, and they false diagnosed me with having HIV. She's like, so fuck this. I don't want to do this.
Who, your
anymore.
boss?
Yeah. She goes, fuck this. The blood drive's over, and I'm like, what? Like, I did all this for nothing. She knew that
Right.
ahead of time,
Right.
and then she just changed her mind.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a nightmare.
I bet.
Yeah.
Sounds like
yeah,
it.
Yeah. When she was like, hey, the old person's coming back to get her job back, I'm like, awesome. Fantastic.
She let you know, like, hey, you're fired because Susie wants her job back.
She's like eating, like, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? I told her I'd give her a job back. And I was just like, that's fine. That's probably illegal too, right?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, no, that's cool. I'll see you in court.
I think when you show up as a temp, though.
Yeah. Oh,
it's
you were.
kinda-
Oh, you
yeah,
were
yeah,
a temp.
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah. Then
you kind of got to accept
totally
that.
legal.
Yeah.
Damn, it's funny you bring up MySpace. It's
Totally
so
legal.
long. It was over 20 years
It's
ago.
still there.
This is the perfect
No, it's not.
era.
Yeah, it's still there. I went there.
It's still there.
My
So-
shit's still there.
So delete your profile.
Really? Oh,
I
can't
deleted
even-
mine.
Oh, I don't think I can even get on there anymore.
Oh, I left it.
I bet you it's a real simple password. That's from back in the day where it was just like,
You should go on
It
there and
must
see if you
be-
can find me
Baseball
on there. I
bat.
don't think I'm.
I didn't care. I just was like, oh, this is a great picture of me. We're gonna keep this up.
I don't remember how it worked. Did you have to have like a top friend?
it's great.
Like,
so here's all MySpace was. It was a profile picture, and then maybe like 15 pictures that you chose. You never had to update them. You never had to come up with new shit. There was actually a bulletin board where you could
Right.
announce stuff, but nobody gave a fuck about the
Right.
bulletin board. And
on your page.
on your page,
That's
but
right.
like the bulletin board appeared on everyone's page. Like everyone you followed, there was a bullet. That was like the Facebook aspect of it. But
Right.
that was the least popular of it. It was basically just a dating profile. People put their pictures up, and people would just email each other
Oh,
and stuff like that.
That is true. See, I didn't know that
Yeah.
we were both married.
Yeah.
right. I didn't know that.
realize
So what
it
did
was
you
a-
do?
it
I had
was.
no idea.
What did you guys do?
I
on
just
it?
thought it was for stand-up.
Yeah,
I
for
just
stand
put it
up.
up
I
there.
promoted stand-up shows.
Yeah. So it was real simple because you didn't have to you had to spend any time on it. You just like message people, and you could write like you could post on other people's page called testimonials.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or maybe I'm confused. There was the same exact model
Something
as
there.
as
Oh,
Friendster.
yeah.
And I was thinking about this the other day.
Friendster. That's even further.
First of all, Friendster doesn't hit until I'm 29 years old.
Oh, I don't even know
So
what
that's how
Friendster
much I
is.
miss social media growing up. That's how much it's not part of my young brain. And I remember being at a party, like a hipster party in Silver Lake, and I heard this girl say to this guy, she goes, "No, I'm not on Friendster. Leave me alone." As in, social media is so new
Yeah.
that it's uncool
Yep.
Right.
and lame, and no one's on it.
Right.
And I remember thinking that way, and like other people thinking that way. And I'm just amazed that there was a time where social media started and people were like, fuck that dumb shit. Cool
Yeah.
people were like, fuck that dumb shit.
Right.
Everyone thought it was some sort of Ponzi scheme or some Amway shit. Like no one wanted to be a part of it. Like,
No.
what would be the point of me collecting friends? That sounds like a Amway thing,
Yeah,
right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
it didn't register with people. Like, what was the point of it
Yeah.
all, right?
I forget why I did Facebook. Somebody.
I think Gaffigan moved over. So MySpace became popular with Dane Cook, right?
Yeah,
in
Dane
our
Cook,
world.
yeah.
Dane Cook kind of became a star on it.
Sure.
And then they started making videos. So then they had a video section where people could start. They started featuring and profiling videos and stuff
And
like that.
audio tracks if you were a band.
Yeah, so that's when they really hit traction. So like they featured some of my videos way back in the day, and so that gives you like a lot more, like people
Yeah.
start paying attention to you more,
Right.
And that kind of helped. I think it helped out Adam Devine, because that's where he got his success before he got Workaholics.
Uh-huh.
So it actually was That was the first. Friendster kind of just died. MySpace kind of took over.
Friendster
pretty quick.
fucking died, and it's so weird.
I don't even know what it is.
because Friendster is
It
just
basically was Facebook.
MySpace just took everything from Friendster,
Yeah.
called it something a little bit different,
And threw your face on
and
it.
but the reason everyone liked MySpace is you could customize the color, you could put a theme song
Yeah.
to your
Sure.
account, and you could just customize it, and it was just that much more that made it
Yeah.
cooler. And there was a guy named Tom that like it felt more like, oh, we know Tom.
Like Tom made it?
Like
Yeah.
Friendster was just like this fucking thing. Like
Yeah.
who knows who started it?
Right.
Weird name. Sounds like a robot came up with it.
Right.
You know? It was more cold and generic. And then MySpace was the same thing with just a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Every now and then you'll see a meme will pop up. And they're like, I wonder what Tom's doing.
Yeah, Tom's
Yeah.
just sitting back collecting that money.
Just
Just watching the whole world blow
he's,
up.
He's probably one of those guys who goes down to the bank to check out, hey, how much money is still in my account?
Yeah.
Well,
1.5 billion. Just wanted to hear that. You.
Just got nothing else to do today. So
Tom is a genius because
sure.
Tom is of all these social medias, right? Like Friendster, Friendster just faded away.
Right.
Tom
Sold it.
sold MySpace high,
Yep.
and because he knew it was coming.
Yep.
That dude created it.
you think he knew it was coming?
He had
Yeah.
to, because that shit crashed almost.
I want to
after
say
he sold that thing.
He is.
Bam, because Facebook,
Oh, that's what
came
was
in
coming.
and
Right,
just took
right,
that
right.
shit over.
He knew it wasn't going to last. He's like, he goes, I'm the next Friendster. I'm out of here.
And I do remember
He sold it for a lot of money.
Like a 1.5 billion or something crazy.
And he had plenty of chance to sell it because I do remember the MySpace post Facebook, and it was just like tumbleweeds over there. And I remember Chris Fairbanks writing me like,
Right.
I think we're the last two guys on this thing.
Hello?
That's hilarious. Hello? Is anybody
He's like, you can
else
just
here?
text me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so
That's funny.
yeah, again, these generations have no idea. Like,
No.
Well, now it's just like a given that you can have an account that the world can see. It's weird.
well, look at the podcast stuff. I remember Jimmy Pardo.
Yeah.
Probably one of the first people to ever podcast.
20-year anniversary.
And he would always talk about, I'm doing this podcast. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what are you doing? He's like, well, we record some stuff and then we put it out. I'm like, yeah, but where? He's like, we got an internet page. I'm like, internet page? It seems like so much work.
Yeah.
For people to go to the internet page to listen to stuff. I mean, it's like, obviously it changed completely once it got once
Oh, yeah.
podcasting became a distribution site. I think basically once iTunes took over it. But yeah, he was doing it back when, if you were doing podcasting, the only place you could put that stuff was on the internet.
I
Yeah.
was listening to podcasts easily in the 2000s. I don't know how old. I was listening to this Black Op Radio. It's this JFK assassination.
But online.
Website.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I remember the first time I heard a podcast in an iPod. What are those called? iPods.
Yeah.
iPods, yeah.
And I was just like, okay. It was like Bill Burr and like
That's what I had one,
those
yeah.
East Coast guys like Jim Norton,
Sure.
Nick DiPaolo. They were all doing something, and I was like, well, that's cool, but I'm the worst because if I hear something new, I go, oh, that'll never work.
Yeah.
Like you're doing. Like you did when you heard Pardo's idea. You're like, oh, well, that's a waste of time. Like, who's going to hear that?
right.
Cut to fucking
The
being late to
world.
the party 18
Yeah.
different ways.
Dude.
Paying to record here.
I'll never forget when I was
Just hoping this is our week.
Dude, when I was working at radio, my general manager called me over to his house. He's like, I'm so excited. I want to show you something. I'm like, okay. He's all, it's called the internet. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I
Yeah.
go over there, and he's got one of those, was it Apple One? What was the one that looked like
Yeah.
a helmet?
It's
Yeah,
Apple.
something like
Right?
that.
It looked like some sort of sci-fi helmet. It's like the little tiny screen.
It was
Yes.
pretty cool looking.
Like
It was
tall,
Apple.
tall and
Yeah,
skinny.
those are cool.
It still looks futuristic and
Yeah.
it still looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It
does.
And he goes, watch this. So he like logs on with the, whatever he had hooked up to the fucking
Sure.
cranky thing, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, now what? He goes, well, like, we can talk to somebody like overseas. I'm like, why do we want to talk? I'm like,
Why do I
who's-
want to talk to somebody in Singapore?
I'm like, what do I care what's going on over here? He's like, no, you don't understand, man. This is the future. I'm like, again, I don't understand. Like,
That guy got it.
we don't need to talk to anybody outside of our circle. And he was just like, you really don't get it, do you? I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is stupid.
Right.
That was my.
He's like, I'm
assessment
talking
of
to
it.
somebody in Tokyo right now. That's not amazing to you? And you're like, not really, dude.
Right.
I thought it was the stupidest thing
I
in the
assume you're
world.
eating, yeah.
My dad bought me he bought me a computer with internet hookup and you got a free 3 months or whatever.
Yeah, like AOL or whatever. Yeah.
shit came with it.
Welcome.
And I was just like, because it's just my dad would always just read about things and buy whatever the newest thing is. I think it has to do with leaving me at 3 when they got divorced. And so, it's your birthday. It's Christmas. Here's the dad thing. And I'd always be like, what the hell's this? It's like his yokel ass kid,
Yeah.
But my roommate knew what it was. I opened the box and he was walking by my room real fast. Then he stopped, came back, and goes, "Holy shit! You got a home computer tomorrow?" I guess so. Is that what this is? Because I just literally opened the box and was staring into the box. I go, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, now what do we do?
I don't even have a TV.
Yeah, that's not an Atari, I'll tell you that.
So we took it out, set it up, and then he's all, "Let's go on the internet." I'm all, though, what?
What year was this?
This had to be 97.
So yeah, the
No,
internet.
it's before I got married. So this is like 93.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the
4.
infancy of the. That would be the for the average person. That's the infancy of
Yeah,
really
it's like
starting to get
93,
online. and
94.
stuff.
I
It
was
really
barely
starts
in
in
my
like
band.
the 70s, right? But
There's
like
a-
in an interpersonal way, like
So the
U.S. government.
the military was
Yeah,
using
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Al Gore supposedly is the guy who goes like, "Well, why don't we just make this available to everybody?"
Right.
And then somebody in the military is like, "It's a great idea."
Yeah, we can
'Cause then
surveil
we'll know
everyone.
what everybody's up to.
Exactly.
Somebody goes, "Oh, this is how Big Brother gets implemented by yourself."
Here we are.
You
now,
do it.
Now
Yeah.
everyone's just putting all their
Yeah,
shit on.
fucking
The
A,
30-year
dude.
plan
Now Big Brother's
coming to
like,
fruition.
"Thank you."
I'm going to tell you, when I used to play colleges as a comedian, I would tell this to the kids. It's a dumb idea. You shouldn't like really point out how much older you are than them, but I leaned into it. I was like, when I was a freshman in college, I had a computer class, and one of the assignments was, and they didn't tell you how to do it, which made it actually really hard.
Right.
He goes, "Here's my email address." The teacher says, "Homework is to send me an email." And he didn't tell you how to do it.
Oh, wow.
So, but when you say, yeah, one of my homework assignments was to send an email.
Sure.
And you know what else he said? He goes, yeah, he's like, "I'm really into email now." He goes, "It's addictive." And that's really come true.
Yeah.
Like people are addicted to their phones and
Sure.
addicted to just getting any kind of notification. 99 out of 100 notifications you get on your phone make you feel like shit. But it's the one, like most of the emails you get are just scams or bills.
Yeah. I'm always
Half the stuff you watch on social media makes you pissed off or jealous.
Or it's not real. They're all lies.
And you're
Yeah.
just like, get me back on this phone.
Yeah.
You know, like there's this moment of, is this going to make me feel good? It's the fucking slot machine, and most of the time it doesn't, but you hang in there for like the one time a day that makes you feel good.
You're like,
I will
come
say-
on, 3 cherries,
Yeah, let's-
dopamine.
yeah.
I don't know how it was for with the people that you guys grew up with, but for whatever reason, the area that I grew up in, a lot of those people never really fully engaged in the technology game ever. And I remember like, because I had worked in radio in Milwaukee before I moved out here, but then coming out here, we were kind of like always engaged in like the internet and email and all that kind of stuff. And I'll never forget, after I moved out here, I got an email, and it was like, this is back when like a lot of people were like, didn't even know what an email address was, and some people would actually have a shared email. Did you ever have any friends that had shared email
I've
addresses?
Shared
got
with their
an
wife?
aunt and uncle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got an aunt and uncle that still share an email.
Bob and Janice.
It drives my dad crazy. He's like, I can't talk.
Is it from Bob or is it from Janet? Oh.
He's like, I can't talk to my brother without
Yeah.
somebody
also
else.
talking to
Yeah,
Janet.
yeah. And my dad's not a scammy or controversial guy.
Right.
That's just how it is. You know, you want to talk to the individual.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so usually, because there's also people on Facebook, it'll be like Jan and Mike's Johnson, and my wife always goes, "There's a cheater."
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
right.
goes, "One of those two is a cheater,"
Sharing an account.
and I go, "You're right, you're right.
How bad did you fuck
You
up?
fucked up that bad."
If I
yeah.
fucked up that bad, I would just be like, yeah, I just won't go. I'll just delete my account.
Yeah.
There's no, you might as well have a picture of my nuts in a purse.
Right.
The
Yeah.
profile picture. And the big banner is like the doctor cutting them off.
Right. I turned his balls into a coin purse.
Yeah, like forget it. Game over.
Right.
You're in detention. Just fucking take a
forever.
knee.
I'm just, yeah, at that point, it's just like, just leave them.
I'd rather give my wife my passwords to my Facebook account than fucking share an account.
Yeah, we ain't sharing
my,
it.
my wife can get into anything. I've got nothing. I got
nothing
literally
either.
I got nothing.
My wife knows my fucking
love how you
iPhone.
said it. I've got
my wife knows
nothing.
my iPhone
being
combo,
honest.
Yeah.
and I've got like nothing to hide on my phone.
Yeah.
But I still hate it, especially when she does it in front of people. I'm like, what's wrong with your phone? You know what I mean? But I honestly have nothing to hide.
No.
So it's like, and you listen. This might set the internet on fire. Me saying this. This is good for the comments because I know I shouldn't give out my code, but I did anyway one time. You guys are looking at me like
Your code.
my code to my phone. She knows my password to my iPhone.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So does mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
I was
hide
like,
it.
I got no reason to hide it.
Yeah.
But it still feels weird. It still is like, all right, you got my fucking number.
I got you. Well, so I do that, just in case, because otherwise, what's the other thing? It's like, oh, Matt, you're almost dead. Let me hold this face up to your face so I can
Yeah,
open your
yeah,
phone
yeah,
because I
right.
don't have any
Yeah.
information.
I was going to say that is the
So,
other way.
but I got duped by my kids because my kids are part of the technology generation.
Yeah. I like where
this
And
is
so
going.
they'd
I
be
like
like,
how
hey,
they
Dad,
got
give me your
duped.
phone. I'm like, yeah, what's up? They're like, what's your password? I'm like, whatever. Because I don't give a shit.
You don't have anything to hide.
No,
Yeah.
there's no porn
There's
on my
nothing
phone.
on
There's
there,
no
yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
selfies of me with
Right.
my pants off. Like,
Right.
I don't
No?
care. Like there's no. But what those motherfuckers were doing once I gave them the password, they were going in and setting up face recognition and fucking thumbprints of their shit on my phone.
So that they can go into
So they could get into it, and then I was like, "What are you doing?" Well, just in case. Just in case what? Like
You're dead.
What? No, I didn't
just
even
in
think
case
that
I want
far.
to get into your phone.
But if I ask those motherfuckers now, give me your phone. Let me get a peek into your phone.
Yeah.
They're like, not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, how about I turn it off? Hey, you know what? Shut down the one that ends in 8862.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
I'll still pay for it, but
I
it's
don't.
done.
My wife always wants to know what's going on their phones. And I told her, I go, no,
No,
you
you don't.
No, just let them live through it.
I'm like, yeah, you got to you just have to every once in a while especially with young men, you just have to keep reminding them on how the world works, what you watch and how you respect and treat women, the things you say, the things you do, the comments you fucking make.
Yeah.
It's all going to come back and fucking kill you if you fucking don't play the game right. So I can't, at some point, you're on your own.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dig through your shit. I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep reminding you. That's all.
I'm so glad there's no internet footprint of me until 2003. I'm so happy about that. I think I had a website in like the late 90s. Mm-hmm. And that's about it.
MattFultron.net.
TheFullCharge.com.
Okay.
I was actually ahead of the game on websites.
Right. I think, yeah. Our guy was way ahead of the internet game. So we did have a liquidbandaid.com. But I've had people, I've sent him to it, and somebody said, wow, I've never had to blow the dust off of a website before.
Which is kind of cool, though, right?
I go, hey, fuck you.
My band, The Pimp Daddies,
Shit's
had a
still
website,
there.
too.
Yeah. because
Yeah, and it
shit's
was
still
simple. It
there.
was just like a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
We didn't even have any music on it.
I think our album's been up there the whole time, but we're now updating it.
Oh, yeah, you should.
We're updating it.
You should keep
for-
it alive, dude.
Well, they're remixing everything, and it actually sounds really good.
How lame is it that you, me, and Josh never recorded anything? We had 5 songs.
Good.
We should have
songs.
taped them.
Good.
It's never too late, guys.
It
No,
is.
it is.
Okay.
That's
very late. It's too
over.
late, guys.
Yeah.
Why is it? Why?
Because
Me and
we
him could
haven't
start a new
played-
band, but we
haven't played in 20 years. So,
Okay,
like, we
well,
could
get in the
we could
studio,
get up
warm
to
up.
Speed, but
It would all be new songs anyway. He don't remember those songs.
I bet he does.
You think so?
Yeah, I think we could get back in the studio with Josh.
I'm
See?
good.
But don't you remember feeling like we were old then?
Yes. I'll only redo Liquid Band-Aid. I would never get in a new band.
You guys could do them acoustically and end up on like PBS or something like
Nope.
that. That's where all old people.
It
in their
wasn't
50s
even
end
that
up.
good.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even that good.
It would be good if you knew the songs.
Yes.
But if you're like, okay, I've never heard this before. Okay, yeah, you guys really
Cool.
played that song.
Right. Right.
You guys really played that song.
Right.
That was pretty tight. Cool. We've been working on it for 9 months since we got back together.
9 months.
That was fun though. I felt 10% sexier
Yeah, it was
knowing
fun.
I had played music that day.
Yeah, it was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
At the time, it was great. Hadn't played in years with the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called up Craig for a gig. I'm like, yo, let me do a spot on Splats, which is a show he used to run.
Oh, right.
And he was like, "Hey, dude, do you play bass?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "We're looking for a bass player." And I was like, I got scared of it. I'm like, no.
He goes, well, I'm not.
Because I'm a guitar player, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I was like, no. And then I call back. I go, "Do you care if I play with a pick?" And you're like, "No, dude, we don't care if you play with a pick." And I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Absolutely.
And I remember I was working for Liz Paulson. She was a casting agent at the time.
That's so
And I hung up the
funny.
phone. I'm like,
I'm
in the band. She goes, "I didn't know you tried out for a band." I go, "I didn't. I'm just in the fucking
But I'm
band."
in the band with another nobody.
She's like, "All right, great. We have to cast about 50 people.
She's like, all right.
I don't know why you're calling your friends."
That's hilarious. Oh, that's
I was in
too
3
good.
bands and got kicked out of 3 bands
That's awesome.
because I didn't really know how to play instruments and I couldn't sing. So I'm
That's
not
a
really
pretty
quite
good.
sure.
That's a pretty good reason.
That's solid.
You know, I grew up in the 80s, and I think that there was a thing in the 80s where, like, even if you weren't musically inclined, you still had to start a band. You had to try to at least start
in a
a
band.
band.
That was
in high
more the
school.
90s for me, like early 90s. Yeah.
For me, it was the late 80s, and you had to at least try.
Yeah.
There was cool
part of the
stuff
deal.
going on in the late 80s.
I wasn't cool enough to be in any of my friends' bands. So I was chubby. And so they were all heavy metal kids, and you had to look good. If I would have been in the punk rock scene, oh, fuck, Hunter. Craig has drums.
But that's what Alaska was all about, right?
But then I went to Alaska, and I was like, fuck Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Snobby ass
Yeah.
bitches.
I can play the drums.
Dude, I played in that band up there, and like within days, everybody was just like, "Fuck, dude, you're great." And I was like, "Really? I like this place." And all you weird, dirty punk rock hippies.
We used to practice way out in like Van Nuys or whatever.
Yeah, that
in
was a
the
murder zone,
In the
dude.
summertime, it just looked like hell.
It did.
It looked like
I think it
fucking
was
hell.
So when you guys played together, though, did you actually think at some point maybe this could be a career other than stand-up?
I was getting
and
so
acting?
excited.
Oh, with me
I was
and Matt?
getting-
Yeah.
I was getting really excited about it. That was like more of a fantasy. What you're talking about?
Yeah, what
But
you're
I
talking
was-
is a fantasy,
But what I
sure.
was seeing was, we're
Playing
gonna
live.
play out.
We could play out.
We're gonna
I knew
play
that.
out.
Yeah.
And it all just kind of crumbled because we were just practicing a bunch, and then we didn't take the next step.
Right.
We didn't record anything. We didn't set a gig for ourselves, and it just kind of died.
It was kind of at that point where we had enough covers and enough originals. It's like, okay.
We have 5 originals, and
It's
they
like,
were really
yeah.
cool. This guy Josh was really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point it's just like, okay, so the next step is either start playing out and record it.
But we didn't really talk about it.
we didn't.
We just kept showing up and playing the same 5 songs,
Right.
and then it just kind of. And
all
then I
just
just
fell
started. I
apart.
just started like going nuts. I was unemployed. I was having like roommate switch ups and like all kinds of weird shit.
I had a baby.
He had a baby coming, and Josh was just like so young. He was only like 25, so
Yeah,
he figured I'll
right.
just get the next couple of guys.
Right.
You know, that's how he was used to operating,
Sure.
and that's exactly what he did. And we went to see his band. It was pretty fucking good.
They were all right.
Well, I thought they were pretty good, and
No,
then
they were good.
They're still on my iTunes. So like a song comes on, I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is Josh's band, Cola Cola, and all of a sudden I hear myself singing,
Oh.
and I'm like, oh my god! I don't know if you've had this in your life. Mm-hmm. Probably not, where you like recorded a song and you fucking
forgot?
forgot about it. How crazy is that?
That is crazy.
Wait, so
And it was
you?
from one. It was like he wrote a line based on my stand up, and I'll sing it. It was like, write that shit on a deposit slip, and then it's like me kind of on another mic going, money in the motherfucking bank or something like that. It was like I just recorded this one line with him, and I'm like, oh my god,
That's cool.
So you're on iTunes as a singer.
Not only that, I'm on a great song called "Get Rich or Move Back In with My Dad" that I taped with Tom McCaffrey. I'm really good in this.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Everybody,
That's
Is
pretty
it on
good.
iTunes?
it's on iTunes. It's for sale. It's like 99 cents.
Yeah.
I'll play it for you right now.
1,000
go.
people buy it. That's money.
You got to hear this.
I am not singing on anything. I only wrote one song, And if I'll eventually, over the summer, I'm going to go back, and I got to move my parents, so I'm going to finally get all my old VHS tapes of me pretending to be a singer.
That's
if
awesome.
you guys want.
Yeah, that'll be terrible.
It will be. And somewhere, I think I still have.
As long as you're wearing your half shirt Cancun, half shirt, fuck yeah.
Oh, it's been so long. I don't know what I was wearing. It was if it was the mid '80s. I mean, think about what was going on back then. I was very heavily influenced by like Rankin Roger. And
I don't know what that is.
Huh?
I could see you as one of those sweatshirt guys with the sleeve cut off.
That would have been the Wisconsin look. I couldn't do it because I hated my arms.
Yeah,
wanna hear
that
it?
is a Wisconsin
There you
look.
go.
Put your headphones on. You can hear better.
You never heard "Mirror in the Bathroom"?
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's Rankin Roger, dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not him. The band is.
All right, it's a pretty good hook. You guys hear it good?
Yep.
Good hook.
Father.
Wait, this is you?
No, this is Rob Cantrell. Here's Mick. I'm really good on this. I'm not kidding you.
Turn my bass down.
Really concentrate. I'm gonna make green and hair white on my yacht. A dictator-sized bed that I'll use for a cot. I have rims on my Lexus made of unicorn horn. Jealous freaks will hate me like would-be mothers hate stillborns. Hip-hop, the only ticket that I'm holding is sleeping up bed that's not part of a fold-in. I got a backup plan in case I can't get paid for Carolyn. My dad owns 3 acres of land in Southern Maryland.
Why don't you play this at your shows?
To relax and watch reruns of Seinfeld. Eat so many steaks, gotta loosen up my belt.
Need to get a job because everything's paid for. Mom's got a sponge. What the hell we need a maid for?
Win/win in every single way. Think I'll save myself the effort
And just moving today. Tell me that's not a hit.
That's tight,
Tell me that's
dude.
not a
Wait,
hit.
was this
dude.
when you were back living in New York?
No, so I taped this in 2010, and Tom McCaffrey called me up, and he's like, go to this studio. It was like a mile from my house. It was like this guy's home studio. Somebody he went to high school with.
Okay.
And we recorded it, and I was like, kind of like, out of practice and like a little
Sure.
all over the place. But he was such a good producer. He's like, all right, let's try it a couple times. And he's like, all right, now we're gonna hit these lines, and then after that, you're gonna like hype man it yourself a
Right.
little bit. So like when you hear like me talk about watching reruns of Seinfeld in the background, like if you listen to a bunch, you can hear me going Newman, like all these like little things, and you can hear the way he made me back up the rhymes,
Yeah.
like hype man style,
like,
and
dude,
made
the
it look
second-
so really good.
The second person that comes
Doubled
in and
up,
repeats
like
the
I'm
line.
doubled up on certain lines.
Yeah.
you
like,
know.
loosen my belt.
But I got to tell you, the lyrics are all right too.
So much steak. I'm
the Southern
loosening my
Maryland
belt.
line, the Southern Maryland line is so fucking good. I got a backup plan in case I can't get paid for Carolyn. My dad owns 3 acres of land in Southern Maryland.
That's right.
That part, bragging about 3 acres is
Yeah.
so goddamn funny.
Yeah. So what did you guys do with
It's so funny.
It's on iTunes and he makes money off of it.
Oh, that guy does.
Wait, who does?
Tom.
Oh no, but
No,
what was
no,
the-
no big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
No,
Like,
but
that's
what was the
deal.
point? I mean, so was that the plan? The
He
whole-
made a whole album
Did
okay.
he?
called "Get Rich or Move Back In." My father. I'm on the title track.
Okay.
Lots of people are on this album.
God.
Like
So
Hannibal Buress is on this album. Ted Alexandra is on this album.
How old is it?
It's from 2010. And
Okay.
he
Oh,
got like
wow.
a real producer. Take a listen. The whole album's pretty great. But I think that's one of the best songs. I'm biased, but there's a video too on. I'm not even sure if it's on YouTube. It might be on another streaming service.
I think I've seen one of Tom's
But it's
videos
another
where he's like
one.
walking around New York rapping or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So if I find it, I'll put it out on my
But you're
social
not on the
media.
video.
I'm in the Get Rich or
Are
Move
you?
Back In with my
Oh.
father video.
All right. Well, you have to.
I need to see
yeah,
that
Come on
shit,
now.
dude.
Why you keep it
Why-
secret?
why aren't we
have enough
watching?
time? All right, yeah, I could just put it in the.
I mean, is it now or next time?
Aaron, how
Just
much
post
time
it,
do we have?
Just or post it.
It's 1:14.
We're at 58.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna whip it up real quick.
Don't whip it out. We learned about that. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Whip it out. Now you can't whip it out.
Yeah, I think going back to what I was telling you, Craig, before we listened to Matt's, was that I think the only song I wrote was the name of the song was called "Did You Ever Wonder."
Really?
Did you ever wonder if I had a vagina? Because I'm a pussy.
So
No,
I
sorry.
think I don't remember much. I think
That's
it was
awesome.
it was kick-ass lines like, "Did you ever wonder why, oh why?"
Did you ever wonder if you could have this whole 5-inch?
No, I wasn't rapping.
No?
No, he actually knows what he's doing.
Were you like singing?
This is 1980s singing.
Oh no. Were you
So it was
like,
a little bit new wave.
Let's
then.
ask this. Is it like a Duran Duran?
No, this was,
Level?
I'm trying to think of. No, it would have been. I'm trying
Phil
to think
Collins?
Of, no.
Did
no.
you ever wonder?
No, it would have been more like.
Why I'm so soft.
There was a lot of bands back then that were one-hit wonders, like
Yeah.
Talk and
Oh yeah.
like that kind of like.
Oh,
I think I
just
even.
talk.
I think I had like a fake Wisconsin English accent.
Oh yeah. Did you ever wonder
Hey.
what it was like to make love?
The video's hard to find, unfortunately, but I've seen it before.
So yeah, I'll find that.
I think it's
stuff.
on
I haven't-
Funny or Die or something.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes
So
sense.
my songwriting is I sang on one of our songs. I sang and I didn't write the song. It's about the 7-layer burrito, right? And what makes you it gives you the shits. And so that was one of those songs. Like before we went, they were like, "Here, you're gonna sing this tonight," and I'm like, "Okay." And then as we're playing, I'm like, "Fuck." Can I sing and play drums at the same
Yeah.
time?
Like Phil Collins?
My
He can feel it in the
God.
air tonight.
And then it just started, and I just started singing. I'm all fucking doing this.
Yeah.
And then he made me.
We all live in a Coleman submarine.
Then he made me do this other song. He goes, "You sing this one," and I had to write the lyrics too. And that is the one song. Every time I hear it, I fucking hate it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I am not a lyricist. I am the worst lyricist of all time. And they will not. I've asked them 12 times,
Yeah,
take my vocals out,
yeah.
and you do the song. And you rewrite it, all of it, please. And they're like, well, then it's not the song it always was, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, and I'd really like that. But they won't fucking change it, and it's the dumbest goddamn lyrics ever.
That's okay though. Like rock lyrics are dumb.
They are,
Yeah, it's fine.
right? Nobody
Yeah.
should change their life, but it's not as good as bragging about 3 acres,
Well,
dude.
when
Yeah.
when you're rapping, lyrics are everything.
That's true.
And there's a reason he called me in the first place.
That's
I
true.
had a couple.
He
of
already
skills.
knew.
Have you heard the Roadheads?
The
Song?
podcast?
Yeah, dude, we're going through my whole rap career, and then we're done, Aaron. I'm not gonna fucking milk. I mean, it's a short career. Most of it's not on tape, but the Roadhead song is incredible.
I got to hear this
Maybe
Tom
you're gonna have to
McCaffrey
write
CD.
maybe you can write a new song called "Coom and Coom Again."
God bless you. Koomy. Can I borrow that one?
Well, it's the full charge. And me catch money. Very little.
Just for being funny, we're taking buses.
Off the train.
It's a ride.
Floating plane.
We stayed in comedy condos with unexplained stains.
Now we're gabbing.
Stop traveling.
In the economy cabin.
Our anxiety attacking.
Cause the captain keeps lagging.
But
That's the life that we chose. We'll stop moving when we're dead.
Why? Because we're roadheads.
Present at the airport, standing in security. Wherever I hang my hat, my home, or my past, it's kind of blurry. Done my time in this town, and now it's time to scurry. Roadhead, till I'm dead, I'm always in a hurry.
You've been listening to Roadheads podcast.
Wow.
Thanks for listening
Nice.
to the Full Charge Power Hour.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Subscribe and
Pledge
like.
on Patreon and email your friends. We're back. Do people still email each other podcasts?
I don't know.
Fucking share us.
Yeah.
Hey, you can have confidence in us again. The
That's
video
right.
looks great.
Even use your joint email account.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please do.
Make your wife listen.
Yeah, use your work email account. Get fired. Thanks for listening, and we're out of here.